welcome back to the channel, my friends. Well, today we are back on the coast doing the Ozette Triangle. I did this last year as a solo backpack. Had a bit of a moment on the beach where I did a bit of ugly crying. I will share the videos to that down below. But I was on that trip and I just got, I am having such a great time, even with the ugly crying, that I wanted to be able to share it. So I decided that I would list the backpack as a group backpack with the Mountaineers. I'm a backpack leader with the Mountaineers, and I don't do a lot of solo leading. If I do lead, it's generally because I'm co-leading with somebody else, for the backpacks at least. But this one was just, it was one of those, this is a easy trip. I know how to get all the permits and everything, and so easy to set up. All I need to do is list it, get a group of people to come along who just want to have a relaxing early season backpack. And I got a really great group here. There's 5 of us total, and we're going to spend 3 days, 2 nights hiking to and from the coast, just like I did last year, hopefully without the ugly crying. And I hope to bring you guys along with us. So we'll check out the trail in just a minute while we get everybody ready and set up. we got camp set up and we had a little bite to eat, and we decided to go for a walk along the beach. We went to see the middens from the old Makah village that was there, and now we're kind of a little bit hungry, so time for dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Well, after dinner, we decided, I kind of walked around the beach a little bit and photographed some rocks, and then I had to take refuge because the wind was just blowing so cold, and my toes are cold. But we have to wake up early in the morning. We're trying to beat the tides, and we decided that we really do want to beat the tides, and we want to be able to go around each headland without having to climb over it. For me, it's not a big deal, but one of the guys wants to really work on understanding tides and what they do, because he's got a big trip coming up on the California coast. So it's kind of took refuge in my tent after we chatted, waiting for sunset, and no color in the sky because the clouds are building up. We are expecting rain tonight, but the rest of the weekend should be absolutely gorgeous. Well, with that, I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna get into my jammies, snuggle into my bed, and at some point pee again, and then go to bed and go to sleep. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, friends. Like I said last night, we wanted to get an early start this morning, so we're up. We're almost all packed, and we're heading to those dark clouds that I just showed you. Ew. Anyways, it's supposed to be a nice day. All the weather reports said it's going to be a nice day, so hopefully it does turn out to be a nice day. Yeah. Wind's blowing, clouds are in the sky, but there's also blue sky out there, so we're kind of excited about that. And as we finish up getting everything ready, we're going to start down the trail. We've got trees to get around, but those shouldn't be too awfully hard with the tide out. And our big thing is to get around to both headlands before our feet get wet. Trekking poles really do help keep your balance on rocky, seaweed covered boulders or getting around these trees. Really good investment. looks like we'll definitely beat the tides. The tides are still pretty far out, and we are nearing our last headland that we had to get around. And then camp is right beside that, so really excited. We're also told of another middens area here, and an area where the fishermen from the tribes would pull their canoes up. So we're gonna look at that too. But yeah, gorgeous morning, little breezy, little cold breeze, but well worth getting up and walking around to see the petroglyphs and the rocks and the cloudy skies. We're here early enough at Sandpoint that we had cold breakfast this morning, so basically we can have our breakfast for lunch or have brunch on Saturday. And then the rest of the day is filled with reading, stretching on the beach, walking on the beach, napping. Yeah, it's going to be a nice, relaxing day today, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Here's a tip when you're backpacking with your camera. Make sure you take your camera with you when you go to the privy, because you never know what you might find. Here's a couple of things I found along the way. So ends another day on the trail. Really nice sunset to end a very nice day. We got to just be lazy in camp all afternoon, and we absolutely, every single one of us loved it. Nearly all of us took naps. We ate when we pleased. We read books. We walked on the beach, watched birds, just had a really good time. So yeah, it's time for sleep, and we're going to have a more leisurely morning. There's no tides to beat since we're heading back out to the cars. And so yeah, I just wake up when we want to, get breakfast, maybe walk the beach a little bit more, who knows. And what else is there to do? Oh yeah, hike out. So we'll see you in the morning, and sweet dreams. Good morning. It is sunrise. I'm out on the beach looking for sunrise and trying to figure out how I'm going to photograph this. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. And you see above me, you've got some color up there. That's where that would be east that way. And we've got some really nice color here. I want to play with some reflection of light in the wet sand. Got some really pretty photos yesterday of that. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, gosh. Oh, surprised I'm up for sunrise. Of sunshine. It's kind of cold, but yeah, we've got camp mostly broken down, and making one last trip to the Privy. We had hoped to get out by 9 o'clock, and it's about 8:30 right now, so we're making good time. We'll be out by 9, and ready to hit the trail, and sadly we're gonna hit the trail. Always kind of bittersweet these last days of a backpack trip, but I have plenty of backpacks planned later and a lot of just fun things to do this summer. So, and I really hope you come along with me. So while I'm not ending the video here, I'm going to remind you that if you like the adventure and you want to see more, then definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for this video, because it's great. I don't know if it's going to be a 2-parter or a 1-parter. We'll have to see how long and drawn out it is. I may have to end it at some weird spot. But yeah, glad you came along too. I really appreciate my followers. I really appreciate the people who support me, who have supported me all along, even before I had a YouTube channel, even before I had any inkling that I wanted to do more than just sit behind a desk. Which I do, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, is sit behind a desk, but gotta pay for these adventures somehow, right? So let's, not gonna take you into the Privy with me, sorry, don't do that. But I will take you the rest of the way out. And we come back to the sounds of civilization. The rangers are doing work for the season. But we are heading to the cars. What a magical, wonderful weekend this was. And believe me, you should see all the beach glass I got. Anyways, once again, so glad you came along with us on this little adventure. And I hope to see you on another. And with that, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.